Hello and welcome to Minecraft Skyblock Sky Factory Q intro. Okay, tell me what you think about that intro. It's new. I made it using Blender. I don't think it's the best thing ever, but oh well, it works. Okay, time to take care of this tree. Let's make some of this stuff. There we go. Let's put that right there. You know what? I've never been entirely sure on what the luck enchantment did. Oh, that's not something I wanted to do. Be careful when I right-click. Oh, in that case, I can... No, it doesn't work. Thought it would, but it did not. So that tells you the lesson. Always check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you ever wreck yourself before you check yourself, then check yourself again, and hopefully you won't wreck yourself again. That is the principle. Which principle? I do not know. Is that everything? Clear everything. See if there's anything that I missed. Doesn't look like it. I think I might stop using the crook from now on, since I'm getting plenty of saplings anyway. Man, I wish there were some way to compost wood, like in real life, where you can compost wood. That would be good, among other things. Why do I always say among other things? I mean, is it because I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying? Am I being strange? Weird? Oblong? That's an interesting adjective that you don't hear every day. Oblong. Learning vocabulary with Anawiltos. This show has now been certified to be educational, so you can let all your children watch it and learn all about how science fiction is cool, and how I'm actually talking about how science fiction is cool on a video game that is not about science fiction, which is interesting. It's very strange. It's abusive of the Minecraft code of conduct. I'm joking, there's no Minecraft code of conduct. Or is there? Is there something I'm missing? Is there something that I have not heard? Am I talking about something that I do not fully understand? Am I talking out of my rear end? Yay, more apples. Is there something I can do with apples? I can make them gold. I can make them jeweled. I can... Oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen that before. Oh. That might actually be a good thing. Why haven't I done that? I should probably do that. Or... hooch? Man, I love me some good hooch, if you know what I mean. Squeeze it into apple juice. This has just opened up a ton of possibilities for me. You don't even know. It's... well, maybe you do know, but I didn't even know. That's it. We're going to make loads of alcohol and we're going to be a bad influence on the children that I just said I was going to be a good influence on. I'm joking. Don't tell kids to abuse alcohol. It's not a good thing to do. Always drink responsibly and follow the law in drinking. For example, if you are underage, you should not drink alcohol. Period. Just don't do it. It's illegal, and things that are illegal should not be done. It's plain and simple. Okay, now I've just turned some place where someone could have said that, oh look, he's being a bad influence, to, oh look, he's being a good influence again. Suddenly, I've done a full 180. Suddenly, I have reformed from the evil days of me encouraging people to abuse alcohol to instead encourage people to drink responsibly. It's like the most interesting man in the world. He doesn't always drink. He says that I don't always drink, which is a very fair thing to do. You shouldn't always drink, because if you always drink, well, people might say you're an alcoholic, and you know how that looks. Does not look good. It's not good for your public image. And if you are an alcoholic, that's not good for your health. Also, you should always remain in contact with your faculties. Don't lose control so that you won't do anything that you regret doing. In other words, drink but don't get drunk. Unless you don't want to drink, then don't drink. Simple as that. Simple. Easy and simple. Okay. Got some... We don't really have anything to actually do. I could make 1 iron, but what am I going to use that for? Nothing. There's nothing I can use that for. I can't make lava with that, and lava is what I need. Just checking if there's any alternative method for producing lava. Oh yes, I can do this, but that might take longer than actually getting the stuff that we need anyway. No, Magna Crucible still takes longer than what I'm trying to do. Need lava for that. Lava Fabricator. I have never heard of this, but seeing as it is a machine, it will take longer than what I've got. Yep, obsidian. There's no way I'm getting obsidian. Just having a quick look, scratching my beard because I have one. I need to buy myself a fedora or something, and then just say milady or something like that. Okay, now I've shifted to how you can make lava, fortress boozer, fabricate. Okay, the only way to make lava that I can access is the method that I'm already working on. The crucible. Yeah, that's right. Screw Greenpeace. What bothers me a little bit is how heavily fantasy fiction is influenced by culture. One specific area is the word ent. Traditionally, it means giant. But because Tolkien used it to describe something that was not a giant, now people use it in that manner. And that bothers me slightly. Only slightly. I mean, I could be bothered more. I could also be bothered less. But the question is, should I be bothered by it? Should it bother me? Should it bother you? Is there any relevance or any reason to be bothered by such things? Good question. And a question that I may or may not answer. Okay, let's do this. Go away. There. Here we go. Yeah. So, if I ever write a fantasy fiction book and it has a word ent in it, I am referring to a giant. Man, I'm really running. This ability is really running out. On the other hand, I bet I've got a ton of experience on this. I'm going to have to use this to make some stone. There. Let's make some cobblestone. Here we have it. There we go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Boom. Shift. Okay. We're not too far away from the next level. I hope that it's a durability upgrade this time. I mean, being able to cut wood really fast is in fact a good thing. So, on second thought, that is not entirely necessary. And what's interesting here is that I think this thing cuts stuff faster when it's on low durability, which is very interesting. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's give it a few more. Perhaps I should requisition one of these. Oh no. Oh well. I'll fill it up. Accidentally put something in there. And I forgot to replant the trees, which is a faux pas, if I ever saw one. But I was going to move this over here. In fact, why do we have so many? Oh, this one has water in it. Which doesn't really matter because I've got an infinite source. But I might as well keep it around in case it rains so that I have a backup. Okay. It's 50%. And what is 50%? Pain, that's what. But only 5% is pleasure, which is strange. I'd want things to be a little bit more pleasurable than that. At least 10% pleasure. But, you know, you can't always get what you want. Get what you get, and if you complain, then people get mad at you because people don't like complainers. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Powdered tin ore. What am I going to use that for? Nothing. Nothing yet, anyway. Eventually, I will find a use for it. But for now, nope. Nothing going on there. So at this point, I'm just waiting for another tree to grow, and maybe I should sing a song. Uh, Perhaps I should whistle. I don't know how well my microphone deals with whistling, but with an audience to listen to me, well, let's be honest, there's no audience. Nobody ever watches my videos. With an audience to listen to me, I might as well give it a whistle. Alright, so let's give it a go. Yeah, I got stuck a little bit on my lips, but you know, it takes a while to get going. It takes a while to find the note on the lip configuration. Well, I think that was as good as it's gonna get. So let's move on to a song in itself. Let's see. That was a trial, and a tough trial it was indeed. In fact, it's really got my blood pumping now. My blood is pumping, and I am eager to sing something else. By my running around so much, I am wasting my hunger, but let's be honest, I've got so much food. I'm practically rich. Rich with food, among other things. In fact, let's see how much charcoal we possess. One short of a praline. Anyway, let's do this. There we go. That ought to keep them. Keep them rolling. So, as I observe the trees, perhaps it's time for another whistle. Some good old Yankee Doodle. Is it good? Is it bad? I won't know until I edit the video because I can't tell until then. That's interesting. Things sort of go into a negative when my cursor goes over them. I never really noticed that. I suppose it's been there all along. It's just something I never really paid attention to. It's very illuminating, if anything. Okay, let's give it another whirl. That did not go well. I tried to go into a higher note, but my mouth was configured wrongly, so instead entered into my little train whistle mode, which is not good. Perhaps I should have tried a different mode of whistling. Because for those inexperienced with whistling, there are many different modes of whistling depending on how your mouth is arranged. Uh, so you can whistle very lowly. It's sort of like having different musical instruments. It's a difference between a flute and a piccolo, and an oboe and a clarinet and stuff like that. So you've got stuff like, which is on the lower end of things, and there's, which is on the middle end of things, and then there's the higher, which is a bit harder to hit. So I'll see if I can do it. That was not it. Yeah, that's higher. So there's at least 3 different ones. There's probably more that I'm not thinking of at the moment. But on that note, I will see you all next time.